Femi Fani-Kayode just kicked back at the United States of America after they made a statement on X criticizing Nigerian government and Nigerian governors, saying that these governors prefer to prioritize infrastructure to build government buildings instead of investing in healthcare and education. I've always said this on this platform that, because most of these politicians know that this is the only avenue that they can, embezzle money. Project of 1 million, they will inflate the project and say that it is 10 million naira. Take, for example, Yosom Wike, the FCT minister, the ICC renovation. How can a renovation cost more than the money that was used in, actually erecting the building? Now we know that there is inflation and all that, but come on. You did not buy cement, you did not buy anything, and yet you renovated a building, an already existing building, for that humongous amount of money. It's quite sad. These people, they know that, it is in the process of saying they want to build infrastructure, bridges, roads, and all of that, that in the process of giving out this contract, they are able to inflate the figures. That way, they're able to get their own cuts, they're able to get their share, or even, give this contract out to their own company, their own, subsidiary companies. That way, they're able to, embezzle money. But when they know that if they invest in education, if they invest in human capital development, if they invest in healthcare, that way they would not be able to, embezzle as much money. This is exactly what the United States has said, and you would not believe what Femi Fani-Kayode has to say about this. We'll go into that in a bit, but before we do that, guys, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Come on now, click on the subscribe button down below. Turn on the post notification bell as well. Also, give this video a massive thumbs up. That is the only way you can encourage us to do more on this channel. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further delay, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Former Minister of Aviation and outspoken political figure Femi Fani-Kayode has launched a scathing attack at the United States government, accusing it of hypocrisy, global corruption, and double standards in foreign policy. His remarks, delivered via a post on the social media platform known as X on July 26, 2025, were in response to the U.S. mission in Nigerian's #Transparency Tuesday thread, highlighting fiscal irresponsibility among Nigerian governors. The U.S. mission's post featured a graphic from the African Report calling out Nigerian state governments for prioritizing billions of government houses over critical sectors like education, healthcare, and agriculture. The graphic, reshared by advocacy groups including Budget NG and SILAC Nigeria, stated, instead of funding schools, clinics, or agriculture, leaders prioritize buildings they barely use. Another comment read, there is more money, little accountability, and no priority. In a blistering rebuttal, Femi Fani-Kayode redirected the spotlight, accusing the United States of enabling global suffering while positioning itself as a campaign of transparency. He wrote, whilst the children of Gaza are being slaughtered and starved, the American government is sending more and more weapons to Israel to assist them in committing genocide. He added, worse still, the American government is using the Ukraine-Russia war to launder money and make billions of dollars for its corrupt leaders, and up until Trump came, used USAID as a conduit to fund billions of dollars into and from various nations all over the world in order to corrupt and destroy them. Now, this is the exact post from Femi Fani-Kayode. First of all, let's take the exact post from the U.S. mission in Nigeria. It says, while Nigerians are urged to endure economic hardship like labor pains, some governors are splurging billions on new government houses. They are busy building new government houses. They are splurging money on, building, erecting houses for government. Whereas the common man are in labor pains. They are laboring day and night, yet they are earning peanuts, yet they are unable to make ends meet. Now, this is a response from Femi Fani-Kayode. Only a politician would not understand the message. Only a politician cannot relate, so I don't blame him. But anyway, this is what he has to say. He said, whilst the children of Gaza is being slaughtered and starved, the American government is sending more and more weapons to Israel to assist them in committing genocide. Worse still, the American government is using the Ukraine-Russia war to launder money and make billions of dollars for its corrupt leaders, and up until Trump came, used USAID as a conduit to fund billions of dollars into and from various nations all over the world in order to corrupt and destroy them. Before you give us lessons in governance, kindly drain your American swamp and clean up the mess you have put the world in. You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comments section below. Like I said, only a politician will turn the message upside down. Only a politician will see a loophole and say, let me attack. Because that message was very direct and clean and understandable. Before we go, my people, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Timothy Olusoji says, Femi Kayode is not a reasonable person. He is more tout than a decent person. It shows in the manner he conducts himself. If USA complained about Nigerian government not doing enough to look after its citizens, Femi Kayode is not the right person to respond. Abi? Presidency is adequately equipped to answer the United States of America. Nigerian government has Minister of Foreign Affairs who can handle the situation. The president himself can defend government policy. Fani Kayode is not a government functionary. His present state of arrogance will only cause Nigeria a lot of damage in international relations with United States of American government. Government should call him to order. Who is going to call him to order when they paid him to do the job for them? They paid him to do the job. You know, most of these politicians that were not given appointments, they have now turned themselves into, is it that they are now critics or they are now defend dogs? They are defending, if you're on APC platform, they are defending the government 24/7. But if they're on the opposing party, they have now turned into critic, or people that was or used to be in APC and were not given an appointment. They have now turned themselves into critics. Is it that one of the two? They are only doing the job, to the job they are paid for. That's what, Fani Kayode is doing. And don't forget that recently it was alleged that his name is, amongst, the ambassadors that were to be appointed. Moving on, another comment here says, they will all die in UK hospitals and be brought back as cargo in Nigeria for burial. Nonsense politicians. Okereke says, Mr. Big Four looking for relevance at all costs. Are the American reports on our governors false? Even as Bola Ahmed Tinubu reprehended them over receiving much from the federal, but has little or nothing to show for it. They are afraid of the decay at home front, but you want to die over Gaza as if you care much. A madman doesn't know when he is dancing naked. You see, most of these governors, with all of the money they are collecting, you would think that they would make good use of it. Most of these governors, their aim is just to continue collecting the money month after month, months after month, because they know that this allocation will keep coming. But I doubt if like about, let me just say about 20 of these states, if they have industries in their states, they are not even creating job for the people of their state. They only depend on the allocation that is coming. And once the allocation comes, they cut it, pay salary, and that is it. They are not aiming towards generating revenue for themselves, just like Lagos is doing. They are not aiming towards that. Most of these state governors, their aim is just to spend monthly allocation, borrow money, and that is it, and say that they want to build infrastructure instead of investing in the life of the citizens of their states. Leo says, Tinubu so much hates Nigeria and Nigerians. Tinubu impoverished Nigeria through tariffs, taxes, subsidy removal, and raking trillions of naira every month. Unfortunately, instead of investing the money into energy, healthcare, agriculture, etc., is busy sharing the money with the clueless and corrupt state governors. You all, what are your thoughts and your opinions on this? Let's have them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.